What's up, dialers? We are back for some more real estate lead generation. About to make 100, or got 100 contacts loaded in dialer, single line dialer. Just click to call each single one of them. It takes a little longer, but as I'm getting used to it, I don't have a ton of leads to burn through, I guess, being new. So I don't want to just like have people answering and there's nobody there and now they think my number is garbage. Or seems like there's more of a delay when you're on like a automatic dialer when they say hello and you're not there for a minute. Hello, like I just liking the single line right now. I imagine I will eventually probably upgrade. But yeah, got 100 contacts loaded over here in RedX. RedX is the dialer that I'm using. Not too bad. It's like $108 a month for the single line dialer, and it allows me to organize everything. I like that I can use whatever phone number that I want. So I have a smart line dialer from GoDaddy. A smart line phone number from GoDaddy that I use, which is awesome because anytime someone rings through it back, the GoDaddy image shows up on the background. So I know that it's from, somebody that I called or has to do with this campaign. So I like that. Let's get on going. Just got to get through 100 calls here today, and we will call it a day. I think that's going to be the theme going forward until we up it. Hopefully it will up it. Just got to see how things play out. But right now, 100, and let's do this.
Hello?
Hi, I hope I have the right number. I was calling for Tom.
I'm sorry, Tom doesn't live here.
Okay. Well, I might have bad information here. I was trying to reach the owner of...
He owns it. I'm his mother and I stay here.
Okay, gotcha. Alrighty. No problem. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
When the market is not interested. So that they're back in the pipeline next year. I mean, I guess you never know. RedX is pretty cool. They have a...
This is Edie. Please leave a message and I'll get back with you. Thank you.
They have a little thing where you can input a script in the dialer. So I just have like the opening basically, but it's cool because instead of like if you have a script and you're putting like, hey, like first name, you can actually do that and then it'll pull the information from your data. So it's already in there. So you can just read it straight up like, hey, is Larry? And the address, I'm calling about, and the address is right there instead of like insert address here. I find it pretty convenient. And I have my scripts up in front of me now. I had a notebook. It's kind of nice being hands-free. Pretty much have it down.
Hello.
Hi, Larry?
Hello?
Yeah, Larry?
Yeah.
Hi, this is Landon. I was giving you giving you a call about your property there on...
Oh, okay.
well, I'm looking to purchase a home in that area. I was wondering if there's any chance you might want to sell it in the near future.
I don't think you've got enough money.
No. Well, how do you know? You're probably right. Why do you say that?
Yeah, I know I'm right.
Yeah.
It's not for sale.
Okay, gotcha. I get it. It's a hot market, so.
Okay.
All right, have a good day.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, thanks. Bye-bye.
You bet.
Not interested. At least they're nice. Ronald. I never know, like, should I say Ron or Ronald? Ronald, go to your room.
Hello.
Hi, Ronald.
Hello.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ronald. Hey, this is Landon. I was giving you a call about your property over on.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking to purchase a home in that area. I was wondering if there's any chance you might want to sell that place in the near future.
Not at this point. No, Landon. We're not interested in selling it.
Gotcha. I get
No,
it. It's a hot
we're
market.
trying to keep it for a while yet.
Cool. Do you happen to own any other
But I
properties?
appreciate the call.
Yeah, no problem. All right. Well, I appreciate your time.
No.
All right.
You bet. Bye.
All right. Take care. They're like, sell it to me. Like, oh, yeah. Dennis? Hello, Dennis? Somebody's tired of those calls. I always redial those when it's weird like that. He's gonna start thinking it's a real call, and then he's gonna be pissed. Dennis? I was double dialing everybody at first. And the first day it seemed to work pretty well, but didn't seem to do anything except waste a lot of my time after the first day. I've worked in call centers for years doing outbound calls.
Hello?
Hi, Don.
Yeah.
Hi, Don. This is Landon. I was giving you a call about your property in Mesa over on...
I don't have any property in Mesa.
Oh, no? Okay, I might have bad information then. She hung up, and I think she's a liar, but I will go ahead and work. Well, kind of curious. Let's see if it's still done. Plug that in the old tax records here. It is nice having a real estate license here. Oh, she's right. She sold it in September. On the market. Good for her. Previously sold. That is that. You mark this one then. Alright. About to be going through 2 straight weeks of the new schedule where I'm dialing Monday to Thursday, which is good. I'm starting to now hit 100 calls a day. I had to work my way up. First couple days it drained me just to do 20 or 30. Just not used to it. It's a lot of anxiety. Even after working in the call center for like 4 years, you still got to build that muscle up. Even when I switched jobs, I probably worked at like maybe just 2 different companies doing outbound sales. But even other jobs in the call centers doing inbound. I mean, I think I'm at like 6+ years call center experience. Anytime, even if it's inbound, you have to kind of readjust.
You have reached the voicemail box of 323.
Readjust to get comfortable. Like, whenever it's something new, you don't, for someone like me anyways, it's like, oh my gosh, what if they say something I don't know the answer to? What are they going to yell at me? Oh my gosh. But after you start doing it for a while, guys, like it really, you build up those muscles and it just gets so much easier. It's easier to roll things off your back. Especially these calls. I mean, true cold calls for real estate, and everybody's doing it apparently. These are some of the toughest calls you can do. If you can get past these, I mean, you could probably sell anything. no's to get to those yeses is basically what I'm saying. So just gotta stay positive, keep dialing, keep smiling. It is nice not having any rules like you do at a call center. I feel like these absentee owners, the out-of-state owners, are just getting blown up. I mean, they're so tired of these calls. I found the best way to try to go about it is just be like, you know, if they say something along the line of, oh, I'm not selling that place, not selling any property. That's kind of weird. Makes me want to call it back. If they say, oh, I'm not selling any property right off the bat, it's like, oh, I get it. It's a hot market. I'm guessing you're getting a lot of these phone calls, huh? Yeah, it's crazy. Just like, I don't know, just to try to get past a little bit more, and maybe they'll open up and tell you, you know, they are thinking about selling it next year or something. Who knows? But it's kind of like getting on their side a little bit. Maybe even say that you own some properties too, so you get a lot of the same calls. And yeah, it can be annoying. It's just right now the market's so hot, so just kind of maybe that clicks to be like, okay, well maybe it's time to sell if I'm going to sell. I don't know. Anything you can do to get past like the first few seconds of them just hanging up on you, I guess. If I don't have a name, or it's like really, I'm going to mess it up.
Hello, we are not available now.
I just say like, hey, hope I have the right number. I've been trying to get a hold of the owner of X ABC Street. 123 ABC Street. Hope you guys are getting some value. I mean, this is the raw stuff. This is the real deal, not just posting a call of like successful calls. I mean, this is what it is. I mean, you're going to be dialing a lot of people, getting a lot of no answers, a lot of frustrated people, a lot of people that don't want to sell, to get to the people that do, and then even the ones that do, you're going to have a hard time getting it to your price. I mean, it's a numbers game for sure. I actually think texting is probably the best way to try to weed through a lot of these. If you guys saw my first video, I think the first one I was kind of going more into that. I was using text magic and text like 300 people, ended up getting a deal like pretty quick. Within 30 days, I had a $10,000 check in my hand. I don't know why I stopped that. I just felt like a lot of people were interested in trying to call me, but I was so uncomfortable on the phone that I didn't answer. People were kind of chasing me like, hey, you still interested in this property? I'm like, oh my gosh. When you're getting started, I feel like you need to have these conversations. You need to get comfortable on the phone. Then you can start texting and doing all that. But I think it's crucial to start on the phone and try to get more comfortable talking to sellers and kind of getting an idea. Like when I was first texting, I was just getting a lot of people that said no. And I had no idea. Maybe I wanted to ask more questions, but I didn't want to waste money texting at that point. I mean, I don't know. I think it's good to get comfortable cold calling before you have someone else do it for you, or before you start texting. You gotta be able to have quality conversations with sellers. And it's hard to do that and really figure it out over text. I heard someone say recently you need to have
Reached 51848.
basically talk to 30 sellers that show an interest in selling before you actually get a deal. So all those people that are interested aren't going to be interested at a wholesale price, basically. I mean, it's fine. I do hold a real estate license, So I plan on referring some of those out, hopefully, or even trying to pitch a sub 2 deal, just see if they're interested in taking payments, finding out if they need the payments right away, briefly explaining like, some tax benefits, and just kind of see what their payments are, what the rental rate is, see if it makes sense. And if it does and they seem on board, I plan on reaching out to Pace Morby or one of his sub 2 students to see if they can help me with the deal. But wholesaling is the primary focus, that is for sure. I do have one follow-up for next month that seems pretty solid. I mean, sounds like he's already talking with a realtor that can mess things up, but as far as the price he wants, it's like, man, I think I might be willing to pay that. Like, get your check. He kind of doesn't want to deal with all that stuff, and it's like, man, you're like the perfect guy, but this agent's gonna mess it up. Kind of explaining to him that, yeah, if you list it for this price, I mean, he understood. He said they're gonna list it for $250, and I asked him what he would want to net after all the realtor fees and title fees, and he said around $235. So I'm pretty sure I could pick that up from him for $230, and it looks like it's actually in pretty good shape. At that point, I would go over to the house and walk through it. If there are things that need to be repaired, I would try to bring that off the price for sure. But I mean, he's like right there. It would be worth going over to his house for sure and looking at it when he comes into town next month. And hopefully he doesn't already have like a listing agreement, because that would kind of mess up the numbers so that it wouldn't work. Because I mean, if it is in good shape, I would imagine, someone would be willing to just buy it and list it, wholesale it. At $235, I think you could probably sell it easily for like $280. Just list it. Like, I mean, I wish I had the cash, because I have my license. I can list it for nothing. The closing cost would maybe be like 5% at that point, probably less. I mean, I'd probably list it at 2.5% for the buyer's agent, and then it'd be about 1.5%, so probably like 4%. I mean, I would be able to make money on that, I would imagine, unless it needed work. But it did look like it was in pretty good shape, had nice curb appeal. A property I would almost be interested in myself even. I would think that there's someone that would want to put the money up and partner with me. I mean, I wish I had the ability to get a hard money loan. I just don't think I have enough. I think they want like 10-15% down, which kind of sucks, because I've had that times in the past. So it seems like a deal at that point to me. If it's in good shape, $235, recent sale at $290. I mean, I could potentially make 20-30K in like a month, and listing a vacant property is pretty simple. All right, let's get back to dialing.
Hello?
Hi, I hope I have the right number. I was calling for George.
Yeah, the right number. Who calling?
My name's Landon. Is he available?
Okay. What the matter you call him for?
Well, I mean, you might be able to help me. Are you one of the owners for the property on?
Yeah, we live in the property now.
Any chance you guys
So
were?
you think about?
Yeah, were
you
you?
think about buying our property?
Yeah, that's what I was calling to see if you had any interest in selling it in the near future.
Not now. We
No.
live in here now.
Okay, I understand. Any
Yeah.
time frame
So-
you might be thinking about moving, or?
No.
Okay, all right. Well, I appreciate your time. She was nice. Be nice to everybody. I like nice people. I mean, usually when people are angry at me, I can kind of calm them down a little bit. But honestly, I don't blame people at this point. It seems like over the last 6 months, a lot of people are saying 6 months, 6 months. People have just been getting blown up. Like, it's crazy. I mean, maybe it's good. Maybe all these people trying it will eventually stop. Next year, they'll.
Hello?
Hi, John.
Yes,
Hi, John. This is Landon.
it's John.
Hey, this is Landon. I was giving you a call about your property over on.
Yes, we are not selling. Thank you.
Okay, I get it. It's a hot market.
We just bought it.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. Oh, I must have bad information then. When I was creating the list, I thought I had like people that owned it at least 7 years. Well, shoot, no, that would have been 4 or 5 years. Not interested. I count not interested as a contact. I spoke to the owner, not interested. Fair enough. Try him next year. At least now I know I have the right number and they answer the phone. So maybe next year.
Hello?
Hi, I hope I have the right number.
Hello?
I'm calling for Dwayne.
He's not here right now. May I help you?
Possibly. Are you one of the owners for the property in Mason?
Yes, but it's not for sale at all.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
I get it. It's a hot market there. I take. No, we're not interested. See, maybe they will be next year. You guys should really read the book Go for No if you're interested in doing something like this. You almost have to. It's a short read too, easy read. Definitely opens up your eyes to some things for sure. Like most good books do.
Huh?
Hi, Karen. Karen? Well, I would try you back there. Let's try that person back since she hung up on me. I couldn't tell if it was a man or a woman that said hello. I think there are some men named Karen. Or I'm thinking Kelly, maybe.
Hello?
Hi, Karen. Hi, this is Landon. I was giving you a call.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me okay?
No, I can't.
No, okay. Well, I could try to make this quick. I was calling about your property in Mesa on
Forget it.
I'm going to go ahead and say not interested. She can hear me just fine. Got a bomb set up.
Hello,
Hi, Norman.
it's me.
Hi, this is Landon. I was giving you a call about your property on.
If we owned it anymore, we sold it
Oh, you did?
in May.
Okay, I must have bad
We
information.
did.
Okay, I appreciate you letting me know.
Okay.
All right, have a good day.
You're not the only one. I'm with. We get
Yeah.
probably at least 3-4 calls a week on the property.
Really?
So people still think I own it.
Yeah, it's probably just hasn't updated in
Where did you get your information? From
Lexus.
where did you get your information?
It's like LexisNexis. It's in the database. So,
Huh.
I mean, it'll probably fall off there soon. You said you sold it in May.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll make note in my system here. But yeah, for
And
some reason.
the flippers resold it again already.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. Well, I'll make note of that. I appreciate your time.
Oh, they've got that's under. I stand corrected. I know it's under contract.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it could be.
We know it's under contract.
Okay, I must I just have bad information then it looks like, but I'll make sure to get that corrected.
Yep, you do.
All right.
Thanks.
Thanks, Norman.
Bye.
Bye-bye. No reason to believe he's lying, but I'm curious to see what he sold it for and what these flippers be doing. Yep, they still own it. The TD Equity Holdings got it for $190. Ooh, interesting. That's looks like a seller carryback. So they probably got a little more that way for getting them to finance the flip. Interesting. Not a bad way to do it. They have it listed at $240. It's under contract. He's watching it to see how much they're making. $12.71. I'm curious to see what the comps are. A lot of sales in there. On the high side, like 260. I gotta look at the pictures. $240. I mean, that seems to be about right. I think this is that. Yeah, Dreamland. I did my first deal in here. Wow. Actually. Yeah, they did not do much to this place. It's freaking basic and under contract. Wow. All they did really looks like is just clean it up a bit. Crazy. When did they close on that one? $623. So I mean, they did spend a few months. All right, well, I missed that opportunity. Because, yeah, I don't know, 190. Yeah, seems a little high. I'm sure they worked it out because it was the seller carryback. Previously sold. Alvin! This person's name's Alvin. Sorry for yelling in your ears. I feel like this microphone actually does a good job of...
Hello.
Hi, Alvin.
Yes.
Hi, this is Landon. I was giving you a call about your property on...
No, that's sold.
Oh, it did? Okay. I must have bad information then. I'm sorry to bother you.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Thank you. Me. It's pretty good, though. I mean, I've had this list for a year. Apparently, I should have been calling it earlier. Can't wait to get a fresh list. Yep, they sure did. Just in September. For 205. Looks like a nice little house. I think that's also in Dreamland.
Hello?
Hi, Donald.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Landon. I was giving you a call about your property in Mason. Calling him back. What would Greg McDaniel do?
Yeah.
Hi, Donald. Hey, it's Landon again. I think we
Yeah.
got disconnected there. I was giving you.
No, I hung up on you.
Oh, you did? Okay. Well, I appreciate your honesty. Were you not interested in selling that place? I just want to know if you still own it or not either. Come on. I'm going to take that as a not interested, I guess, if he's still the owner. That's funny. Yep, looks like it. So. Not interested.
Oh,
Hi, I hope I have the right number. I was calling for Anthony.
well, I've been living here since I've been 2 years old. I am 60 some fucking years old, and no fucking Anthony never fucking lived here.
Okay, I'll make note of that.
Don't call me.
I'm sorry, but that was kind of funny. Let's save that call to the CRM. So I'm going to go ahead and put that wrong number.
Booyah! Leave a message. If I like you, I'll call you back.
Nice. Catching up to the contact ratio here. 11 total contacts after 71 dials.
Hello.
Hi, I hope I have the right number. I was calling for James.
He's not here right now. Can I take a message?
I can try calling back a little later. All right, thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello?
Hi, I hope I have the right number. I was calling for Larry.
What's calling? What are you calling for?
My name's Landon. I was trying to get a hold of Larry. Is he available?
Why? No.
Okay. Well, you might be able to help me. Are you one of the owners for that property on.
We are not selling. Would you please quit bothering us? We
Oh.
get calls 2 or 3 times a day, and it's
Oh,
getting
wow.
really tiresome.
Gotcha.
I wish you'd take us off of your list.
Okay, yeah, I can make note of that here. It's a hot market. I'm sure that's why you're getting a lot of phone calls. I feel sympathy for them for sure. 'Cause honestly, if this doesn't work out here, I'm gonna be going back to some job in a call center. So I might as well get used to just being on the phone all day. Basically got enough resources to give this a real shot for like 3 or 4 months before I'm back to W-2 after, gosh, like 5 years of not having a W-2 job. I was taking my shot at traditional real estate, which, I don't know, wasn't terrible. We definitely had a couple of good years in there, but I burnt myself out without really taking off. So then I kind of got in, discovered wholesaling, and again, it's actually what got me into real estate.
Hello, we are not available now.
Like when I was 18, so like 16 years ago, wholesaling was a thing. And then really just a couple years ago, I worked for some wholesalers as their boots on the ground here locally in Phoenix. And they were mostly buying.
Has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Properties off the MLS, which just like blew my mind, because honestly, there's a part of me that thinks you're kind of like screwing people over here until you really think about breaking the cost down if the property does actually need work. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's plenty of ways to like screw people over here, but you know, if the property does really need some work, even if you list it with a realtor, it's like a wholesaler is going to end up buying that off the market. Now that seller's paying those real estate fees on top of it, so they're really better off selling it to a wholesaler if it's in rough shape than going through a realtor that will possibly likely ultimately sell it to a wholesaler anyways. So I mean, that's where I kind of realized, you know, there is a market for wholesalers. I mean, it's not just like, oh, if you list it, you're going to get way more money. Like, I mean, it's crazy. That really opened up my eyes, and like I realized, man, this is like, you know, a real thing. So that's kind of what made me switch gears. And man, the first time I pulled a list and texted it, I mean, I got a deal pretty quick for $10K. It was the easiest transaction I've ever done in real estate, and it was maybe spent 5 hours total on it. So even if I had listed that particular property and double cited it, I wouldn't have made what I made on it. So it's just, I was like, I don't know why I stopped. I mean, it was the end of last year, and I kind of wanted to go through the process, see how everything went. And we closed on like December 27th, I believe. And then I was going to get started the next year. Dragged my feet a little bit, just kind of, oh man, I got this new thing I'm going to do. And then COVID hit. And then I was like using that as an excuse not to call anybody, which was fair. I mean, the flippers were uncertain. Seemed like, you know, just with all the uncertainty, but obviously that didn't last very long. So I should have been going at it. And now apparently the last 6 months, I mean, people are just getting blown up, and I think a lot of them are realtors trying to get listings too. Kind of thought about changing that up, like, hey, I'm an agent, I'm calling around for some clients. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Oh,
Hi, I hope I have the right number. I was calling for Carl.
yes. Who's calling, please?
This is Landon.
And what is it in regards to?
I was trying to get a hold of Carl about his property in Mason.
It's for sale for $1 million. Thank
Million?
you. Goodbye.
I'll take it. Alright, mark that as not interested. Try him next year. Maybe they'll take $500,000.
Hello. Hello.
Hi. I hope I have the right number. I was calling for David.
Yes. Can I tell him what you're calling about?
Yeah, this is Landon. I was giving him a call about his property on.
Oh, okay. It has been sold.
Oh, it has? Okay, I must have bad information then. I appreciate you letting me know.
Uh-huh.
All right, thanks. Came across a lot of previous solds yesterday. Well, today. A couple yesterday. Liar. You liar. Oh, never mind. It is pending. This is pretty much it here. Yeah, but if you think about calling 100 people a day for 2 hours, I mean, really you should probably easily go like 200 in 4 hours. I mean, if you get good calls, it'll be less, I guess, but if you get good calls, then you should, that's great. Who cares if you made less that day? You should almost, if you get nothing, dial through at least 200. But anyways, if you did that consistently, like 4 days a week, say 5 days a week, 1,000 contacts a week. I don't know. I just think you'd have to start building your pipeline at that point, or you're doing something wrong. And all you really need to get, you know, if you're solo, is one check a month for like 10,000 plus, and you're doing okay. Obviously, you want to do better, but it's not a bad gig. Obviously, think of how many no's there are there to get that one $10,000 check. All right, last contact of the day, guys. There's about a 10-15% chance he'll answer. I'm just going to wrap it up real quick. I'll be back tomorrow. The last day of the week for me. Just trying to hit Monday to Thursday at the moment. Probably going to include Sundays at some point. And the main thing is just to be consistent with, say, 500 contacts a week. I mean, 500 dials a week. If I stay consistent with that for 3 months, I should have a good idea of what that'll produce. And then if I want to double it to 1,000, I should just be able to expect, you know, double the results that I'm getting. All right, guys. Looks like that's the end of the day. Anyways, hopefully you guys find that useful. I mean, I'm just now getting started. I just wanted to record myself to, you know, be able to kind of see from the outside how things are going that I can critique, which has been beneficial so far. Also, hopefully you guys kind of get some benefit from this. I'm open to critiques. Feel free to let me know if there's anything I should be doing. I'm definitely down to try different things. And I will see you guys around. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll hit another 100 contacts.